All sports fans, YouTubers, Facebookers, all social media across the nation. Uneducated Network on YouTube presents Uneducated Sports Talk. I'm your host, Clayton. And as always, if you haven't, please like and subscribe to Uneducated Network or Uneducated Sports Talk, either or, to see my show, Uneducated Sports Talk, and many, many other shows on our channel. Before we get into our basketball news, I just want to say, like I said, I apologize for not being here, but guess what? I'm back now. Stay tuned, because sooner or later I'm going to have special guests on my show, be part of the series. I might get 10 different guests to do my show, to do random conversations about sports, so be ready for that, you guys. And that being said, look, when I first got in today, last night I was saying, I'm going to talk about LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers and their struggles. And I said, no, we'll talk about the trade deadline coming up and what they need to do, or what would they do. And I said, I'm just talking about LeBron James and their struggles. It's all good. Little did we know that when the trade deadline came and went, the whole Cleveland Cavaliers roster came and went, which is crazy. I never thought I would see that. A whole team basically got traded, the whole squad. They were the hot topic. And the Cavaliers, as we've seen over the years, they have made some decisions based off of LeBron James or based off of pure pressure. They had the pressure of going to the finals every year, a LeBron James-led team. We're talking Miami and Cleveland. So, of course, Isaiah Thomas got inserted to the lineup 15 games ago, and it's all been going downhill ever since then. He's not the sole reason, but there's a big chemistry issue going on with this team, and they just wiped all that off with nothing. Here we go. The biggest one, Isaiah Thomas and Channing Frye, both get traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. The Cleveland Cavaliers get Jordan Clarkson and Larry Nance Jr., which is good picks. I'll tell you guys who I think won in just a few minutes. But another big one, Derrick Rose goes to Utah, and they get Rodney Hood from Utah. And then you have Iman Shumpert goes to Sacramento. I think draft picks were swapped out with that. The biggest one, DWade goes back to Miami. Yes, Wade County is back, ladies and gentlemen. It was crazy to see all that go down. Now, rumors were swirling around saying that the management did not talk to LeBron James about these moves. And you can kind of tell, because you wouldn't think LeBron would be the mastermind of getting rid of his so-called best friend, DWade. So I know that they went behind his back. It's tough to say because LeBron is somewhat the general manager of this team. But ownership went behind his back and got rid of his best friend. They got rid of Isaiah Thomas, they got rid of Channing Frye, Iman Shumpert, Jae Crowder as well gets traded to Utah. So the whole entire team, the squad, gets thrown away. Now we heard rumors that Jae Crowder and Isaiah Thomas were the two guys that were kind of the guys to themselves. They're kind of guys who were starting the chemistry issues. I believe that Isaiah Thomas thing. Jae Crowder, maybe. But look, this team needed a spark, and this is what happened. That's what you get. Kyle Korver survived. Kevin Love, injury-wise, survived. If he didn't have the injury, Kevin Love would be the first one that traded him. Like, he was the main one that they were mad about not trading because he was going to be on the trading block, and I could guarantee if he was healthy with these struggles going on, he would have been traded for someone of use. But bad things happened when DeMarcus Cousins got injured, so no more trying to trade for DeMarcus Cousins or Boogie. And it's just crazy how this trade went down. I was going to come here and talk about Jimmy Garoppolo's money, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. But here's my thoughts about LeBron and management. They clearly are not on the same page. Clearly. LeBron wants everything done his way or the highway. He feels like he is the general manager. He feels like he is the coach, the captain, the leader, the owner. He feels like everything he says should be gold. And he has that power because Cleveland kind of feels like they have to obey him because he is the sole reason why that they won a championship. I think Kyrie Irving would think a little differently. But I'm astonished how every time LeBron says something, they just go with it because of the fear of him losing. But now I think Dan Gilbert has had enough. They did not consult with LeBron about these decisions at all. They didn't want to hear anything from LeBron about these decisions. They went on ahead themselves and made these decisions. Dan Gilbert is putting this out here. Yes, he picked up extra money when he got Jordan Clarkson and Larry Nance Jr. You got that kind of money that's going to be stuck on the luxury tax. He didn't care. One, it frees up cap space for the Los Angeles Lakers, like $75 million. So they got a chance of getting out one. But two max players next year. Guess who's a free agent next year? LeBron James. LeBron James looking at, and Dan Gilbert saying, look, LeBron, we basically opened up the doors for you to go to LA. If you want to leave, bygones be bygones. Go ahead and leave, because enough is enough. Hell, we got our one championship. I'm good. You want too much, and it's certain that we can't get these kind of things. LA helped themselves, and not LA, Cleveland helped themselves, both with LeBron James, because now you get LeBron James' younger talent. Rodney Hood, Larry Nance Jr., Jordan Clarkson, guys who are athletic, who can make some moves now. You get rid of like the older guys, Derrick Rose, DWade, Isaiah Thomas, who isn't the fastest person in the world, even though he's short. You think short equals speed? Not really. So they got rid of slower, older guys and put in some young talent now. And this team has something brewing. But my thing is, it is a win-win-loss. It's a win for management. It's a win for LeBron James. It's a loss because this roster is still not going to compete for maybe the Eastern Conference Championship. They won't compete for that. And damn sure the NBA Finals, if this team face the Golden State Warriors or whoever comes out the West, the Houston Rockets, no sir, they cannot compete one bit. So both teams won, both sides. We're talking LeBron and Cleveland. They both won, but there's a big L because this team isn't going to go anywhere regardless. The team they had before wasn't going anywhere. So they got rid of Isaiah Thomas, who's very bad on defense, and they plugged in maybe Jordan Clarkson, who's not your typical point guard, but can play some defense, but his ability to score on his own. But now these guys, Rodney Hood, and Rodney Hood might be the best compliment to LeBron James. Maybe even Larry Nance. Jordan Clarkson, who I do like, who I think is the best player out of all these deals. It's going to be weird to see where he fits up at because I think he's the best player, but he can't really hit the three on a regular basis. But things get different when you play LeBron James. When you play LeBron James, you get a lot more open shots than you used to. So maybe that might come into play. You see his field goal percentage getting higher from the long two-pointers and the three-point percentage as well. So I like where this is going on both sides. Cleveland also gave up the first-round pick, not the Brooklyn pick. Everyone was saying it's the Brooklyn pick. No, they gave up their first-round pick, which could be anywhere in the high 20s to the low 30s. You never know, depends on the outcome of this year. So they gave that pick to the Lakers. So the Lakers are stacked. They have draft picks, and the Lakers have the draft pick to Cleveland, and they have cap space out the yin yang. So, and you also have Isaiah Thomas. So Isaiah Thomas has said, or his agent said, we are not coming to the Lakers to be on the bench. We are going to start. And if not, then we'll look for a buyout. So I'm curious to see what happens with that situation. Isaiah Thomas I feel like Isaiah Thomas in the Boston Celtics days, that's him at his max, at his very, very best. But him being a regular person, you got to think maybe his Sacramento days, Isaiah Thomas kind of reverted back. Now, he had that hip injury, and I don't blame him for playing because this is your contract year. So, of course, he came back maybe a tad bit early with that hip injury to play, and it kind of hurt the team, man. And, of course, they had issues in the locker room. You can kind of tell those rumors coming out were actually true about the Cleveland Cavaliers locker room. A lot of people go in there and say, teams were dysfunctional, this, that happening, but the team comes out and like, no, we're good. Like, that's just rumors. We let that wash away. No, this is really true rumors. This team had dysfunctional issues going on the whole entire time. And LeBron was done with it. And he wanted change. Maybe not the change that he wanted, but Cleveland gave him change and said, you know what? If you want to leave us, LeBron, then go ahead and leave. We don't even care anymore because you're more of a distraction. And we're tired of bending over backwards for your needs and your wants. We'll help you out. We changed your roster. We gave you young players. What can you do with that? If not, you want to go? Bye. Get out. If you want to stay, we'll throw the red carpet off for you. Come on back down to Cleveland. But we don't even care anymore what you do. So LeBron saw that, and it's up to him now. It's up to him. The door is wide open in LA. He might want to stay one more year in Cleveland and go to LA in 2019. Maybe Paul George can join him there because he's not going anywhere else without a superstar. In this day and age, it's just not going to happen. My thing is, good luck being in the West, LeBron. This was a trade of just big astronomical proportions, man. Like, I never thought I would see this. They literally cleaned house. They literally got rid of everybody. It was like, ta-da! I've never seen anything like that before. But you can tell management and LeBron are not on the same page. They haven't been on the same page for the longest of times. But LeBron has to stop. He said he needs help. He needs help. He needs help. Dude, you're the best player in the game. Make it happen yourself. Make it happen yourself. So hopefully this team will get better on defense. Hopefully, chemistry comes fast for them because they're gonna need it because they have Sunday. They meet Kyrie Irving. Boy, did Kyrie dodge a bullet there. There's a reason why Kyrie left. I mean, we all knew that team became dysfunctional very quick, and Kyrie kind of had a feeling it was going to happen, I guess, because he got out of Dodge real quick, man. So shout out to Kyrie Irving for doing what he did. The winner of this trade, if I had to give a winner, it's going to management. They're here for the future. They got young players. Jordan Clarkson is signed to next year. They got young players. They get rid of LeBron James. They got young players, and they have the Brooklyn pick, so they can keep going on. Just don't get an Anthony Bennett, and you'll be fine, right? So they're looking for LeBron. LeBron, he got what he wanted, but it's still not enough to win him a championship. And that's my issue. You didn't get any marquee players, so you still keep Kyle Korver, J.R. Smith as well. They're still in the squad. Kevin Love will come back later on before the playoffs start, so we'll see what happens, man. But it's going to be tough for Cleveland to win anything this year. And management, they're already kind of giving up. Like, if you want to leave, go ahead and leave. We don't even care no more. So it was just amazing to see this happen about 2 o'clock. We got the full details, and that's the NBA for you. That is a LeBron James-led team for you. LeBron gets what he wants, and he got what he wanted, but also at the same time, management got what they wanted as well. And they keep the Brooklyn pick, so the future's bright in Cleveland, or it could be very lonely in Cleveland. We have no idea what's going to happen, and that's why we talk sports all the time. So let me know in the comments, guys, who won the trade, management or LeBron James? I want to hear from you guys. And are you disappointed, or are you happy for the trades? Who were you most disappointed that left? Was it Derrick Rose? Was it Isaiah Thomas? Who did you want to see on the team, or are you glad everyone's gone? I want to hear all your comments down below. So with that being said, you guys know what time it is. This is Uneducated Sports Talk. I'm your host, Clayton. Presented by Uneducated Network. Stay smart, stay uneducated. Peace.